Welcome back to Nomad Margins. This is week 9, and if you watched last week, you know I made a radical decision to sell everything and start fresh. Today, we aren't just looking at a rebuild, we are looking at a transformation. We are standing at a total portfolio value of $2,103.97. After the $600 emergency withdrawal a few weeks ago, we haven't just recovered, we've scaled. This week was about intentionality. I liquidated the Core 5 overlap and consolidated our capital into high-conviction plays that offer a better balance of aggressive growth and high-yield income. The market has been volatile today. We're down about $76.14, or 3.49%, in the last 24 hours, but for a Nomad investor, red days are just better entry prices for the long term. The goal of this week was to stop being diversified and start being concentrated. I've moved away from holding 5 different versions of the S&P 500 and pivoted into a leaner structure. Today, I put $450 of our buying power to work. I added $200 to CHPY, our semiconductor option income ETF, bringing us to 9.40 shares. I added $100 to VUG, our pure growth engine, bringing our total to 5.76 shares. We also added $50 to GLD as a hedge, $50 to Waste Management WM as a defensive dividend grower, and $50 to Meta to build a small position in big tech dominance. By concentrating our capital into these specific themes, we have much less overlap and much more clarity. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. If you look at our margin status, Robinhood is flagging us as high risk. Our total maintenance requirement is $907.55. And our current buffer is only about $100, or 4.76%. This is because we are utilizing our margin to stay aggressive while we rebuild the cash base. Being at high risk means we are about $100 away from a margin call. Is it stressful? For some, yes. But for this journey, it's a calculated move. We have $1,418 in remaining buying power. And my goal is to navigate this tightrope by using our options income to steadily widen that buffer. Speaking of options, we are back to our bread and butter, put credit spreads. After almost blowing up the account in week 7, we've returned to high probability setups. Currently, I have 2 sets of QQQ put credit spreads running, one expiring May 29th and another expiring May 22nd. By selling these out of the money puts, we are collecting premium that we immediately turn around and use to buy more shares of CHPY and VUG. We are using the market's volatility to pay for our long-term assets. This is how we reclaim those losses, methodically and without the hero trades. Week 9 has been a massive success. We've successfully restructured, we've crossed the $2,100 mark, and we've executed a $450 buy order to solidify our new core. The portfolio is leaner. Our direction is clearer, and even though we are dancing with a high-risk margin status, the engine is producing more income than ever before. We are no longer just surviving the emergency withdrawal, we are thriving past it. Make sure you're following the live trades on Blossom Social at Nomad Margins to see how I manage this margin buffer in real time. Question for the week. Now that I've moved into gold and defensive plays like Waste Management, what is one boring stock you think every high-yield portfolio needs? I'm your host, this is Nomad Margins. The new chapter is here. I'll see you in week 10.